Have you ever found yourself wondering, why do your legs feel heavier than they used to? Why are stairs starting to feel more like mountains? Why does getting up from a chair take just a little more effort each time? Even though you eat right, stay active, and do everything by the book, is this just aging? Or could something else be quietly working against your body every single day? What if the real issue isn't what you're not doing, but something you are doing without even realizing it? Something you've been told your whole life is healthy, natural, good for you. For millions of seniors, that quiet mistake comes in the form of fruit. Yes, fruit. The same food we've trusted since childhood, the same fruit you may be eating right now, thinking you're making the right choice for your health. But here's what no one tells you. Not all fruits are safe for people over 60. In fact, some of the most popular fruits, ones we eat every week without hesitation, can slowly weaken your legs, aggravate joint pain, increase inflammation, and even affect your ability to walk comfortably. You see, as we age, our bodies begin to change. Our metabolism slows down. Our blood vessels become more sensitive. Our joints stiffen. And foods that once helped us can now quietly start to hurt us, especially certain fruits. Despite their sweet taste and innocent appearance, many of these fruits are packed with sugars, acids, and compounds that spike blood sugar, irritate joints, and reduce oxygen flow to your leg muscles. Worse, the damage doesn't happen overnight. It creeps in slowly, quietly, invisibly. Until one day, your legs ache after a short walk. Your knees tighten after sitting. Your calves burn just from standing at the counter too long. And you wonder, what changed? In today's video, I'm going to walk you through 7 fruits you must limit or avoid after 60. Especially if you want to protect your legs, avoid pain, reduce swelling, and preserve your independence. You may never look at your fruit bowl the same way again. So, if you care about keeping your legs strong, steady, and pain-free, stay with me until the end. This might be the eye-opening moment your body has been waiting for. Here's the part that may surprise you, or even frustrate you. Most seniors genuinely try to do the right thing. They follow doctors' advice, they try to stay active, they drink water, they eat more vegetables, and yes, they add more fruits to their meals because they've been told that fruit is nature's medicine, and in many ways, it is. Fruits are rich in vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber. But here's the critical truth no one talks about. Not all fruits are suitable for people over 60. In fact, some fruits can quietly make your legs weaker over time. This isn't about bad foods or scare tactics. This is about how your body, especially after the age of 60, changes in how it reacts to certain nutrients, acids, and sugars. The very same fruit that helped you feel energized in your 30s may now be draining your strength in your 70s. Let me explain. After 60, your circulation naturally weakens, your metabolism slows down, your joints have less cushioning, and your body becomes more sensitive to blood sugar spikes and inflammation, even from natural foods. Many fruits that appear healthy are loaded with fast-acting sugars, acidic compounds, or inflammation-triggering chemicals that were never a problem before, but now cause fatigue, swelling, stiffness, or joint discomfort after just a short walk. You may not feel it right away. That's the tricky part. It starts subtly. A dull ache in your knees after sitting, a heavy feeling in your calves when you get out of bed, a slight wobble when climbing stairs. And what's worse, you might be unintentionally feeding that discomfort with foods you thought were helping. That's why this video is so important, because the most dangerous thing is not pain itself. It's not knowing where it's coming from and continuing to do the very things that make it worse. If you've been struggling with unexplained leg pain, weakness, or joint discomfort, and you're already doing everything right, this may be the missing piece no one told you about. This isn't about cutting out fruit entirely. It's about being smarter with what your body needs now, not what worked decades ago. The good news is, once you understand which fruits are contributing to inflammation and which are supporting your strength, you can start making gentle, healing changes with every bite. Stick with me, because knowing this can make all the difference. In just a moment, I'll walk you through the 7 most problematic fruits for seniors over 60. Fruits that most people consider healthy, yet may be quietly chipping away at your leg strength, balance, and daily mobility. Each fruit we'll cover may seem harmless. Some are even marketed as superfoods. But once you understand how they interact with your aging body, it will become clear why they're worth avoiding or strictly limiting. Here's what you can expect from today's video. I'll explain how these fruits affect your joints, blood sugar, and circulation, especially after the age of 60. I'll walk you through the hidden ingredients in fruits, like certain acids, sugars, or enzymes that sound harmless but may increase swelling, stiffness, or fatigue in your legs. You'll learn the real science behind why that healthy fruit snack could be the reason your knees ache after walking, or why your calves feel tight even after a full night's sleep. Even more important, I won't just tell you what to avoid. Later in this video, I'll also share a list of fruits that actively support leg health, the ones that help reduce inflammation, strengthen circulation, and preserve your ability to move freely and confidently. Because it's not about cutting out fruit completely, it's about making smart swaps. The right fruits can fight inflammation, cushion your joints, improve blood flow, and even reduce the chance of leg cramps and foot swelling naturally. This video will help you understand which fruits may be silently working against your aging joints. Make informed choices that protect your legs from future injury or weakness. And most of all, feel empowered to take back control. One meal, one bite, one better decision at a time. Whether you're already dealing with leg pain, or you simply want to stay strong and steady as you age, this video may be the wake-up call your body has been waiting for. So, if you've ever wondered why your legs feel stiffer, slower, or weaker, even when you're doing all the right things, stay tuned. We're about to uncover the truth behind the fruits that could be quietly undermining your health. Before we dive into the list, just a quick pause and a gentle invitation. If you're someone over 60 who genuinely cares about protecting your health, your strength, and your independence, if you want real science-backed advice without the fluff, without the fear-mongering, then you're in the right place. Here at Trusted Senior Health, we're building a community where your health questions are respected, your struggles are understood, and your future is supported with clarity and compassion. Every day, we share practical, doctor-informed videos to help you eat smarter for your age, strengthen your legs, heart, and joints, and make confident decisions that keep you mobile, independent, and pain-free for years to come. So if that sounds like something you'd like to be part of, click the subscribe button now and tap the notification bell so you never miss a video that could change how you feel day to day. And now, a small request from me to you. As you watch this video, ask yourself, is this me? Do these leg symptoms sound familiar? Have you been eating these fruits thinking they were helping, but now wonder if they're part of the problem? If you're nodding yes, please type healthy in the comments to let us know this resonates with you. Your comment doesn't just help us. It helps others like you who are silently struggling and looking for answers. Together, we can lift each other up. All right, let's get into it. 1. Pineapple, the acidic trap with a sweet disguise. Let's begin with a fruit that's often praised as a natural healer, pineapple. Most people over 60 are told pineapple is good for inflammation because it contains bromelain, a natural enzyme. That's true. In small, isolated doses, bromelain has anti-inflammatory benefits. But here's the twist. For seniors, pineapple may actually be causing more harm than good. Why? Because pineapple is not just bromelain, it's also packed with natural sugars and acids. And these two can be very irritating to aging joints and sensitive circulation. As we get older, our blood vessels become more fragile. When sugar enters the bloodstream quickly, like it does after eating pineapple, it causes a sharp blood sugar spike. Over time, this damages tiny blood vessels that feed your legs, knees, ankles, and feet. The result? Less oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles, which leads to fatigue in the calves, that dull, aching sensation after a short walk. Swollen ankles after sitting too long, knees that feel tight or stiff after standing up. What's worse is the acidic content. Pineapple has a low pH, and that acidity can worsen joint inflammation, especially if you already deal with arthritis or stiffness. For some people, eating pineapple even causes a heavy, dragging feeling in the legs within hours. And here's something most people don't realize. Bromelain can interact with medications, especially blood thinners, and either make them too strong or too weak. That adds a whole new layer of risk for those managing heart or circulation issues. The problem isn't obvious at first. Pineapple tastes sweet and refreshing, but the damage is slow and silent, building over weeks and months until you suddenly notice that your legs just don't move the way they used to. We're not saying you need to give up pineapple forever, but if you're experiencing chronic leg pain, stiffness, or swelling, limiting pineapple could help relieve those symptoms. 2. Bananas. High potassium and high risk. Next up, bananas. Soft, sweet, and rich in potassium. They've long been marketed as a muscle-supporting, heart-friendly food. But for seniors, the picture is more complicated. Yes, bananas have potassium, which helps muscles, but they also contain a high amount of natural sugars and fast-digesting carbohydrates. These cause your blood sugar to spike rapidly, and that spike leads to inflammation, especially in areas with weaker circulation like the legs. Every time your blood sugar shoots up and then crashes, your body experiences a small wave of damage. Over time, this repeated cycle contributes to leg heaviness after meals, dull aching thighs, stiffness while walking or climbing stairs. But there's another issue: fluid retention. Bananas can promote water retention, particularly in individuals with heart conditions or poor kidney function. That means swollen feet, ankles, and stiff joints, all of which make movement more painful. Many seniors eat bananas daily, thinking they're good for muscle cramps. And while that's true for athletes, for older adults with slower metabolisms, bananas may be gradually weakening the legs instead of strengthening them. 3. Grapes, tiny, sweet, and a uric acid nightmare. At first glance, grapes seem harmless. They're small, juicy, heart-healthy, and easy to snack on. But don't let their size fool you. Grapes contain fructose, a type of sugar that is quickly processed by your liver. The problem: excess fructose gets converted into fat and uric acid buildup is a major trigger for joint inflammation and pain. If you've ever felt burning pain in your toes or ankles, sudden stiffness in your calves, a strange tightness in your knees at night, you may be experiencing the early signs of the uric acid buildup. Grapes, even in small handfuls, can fuel that process without warning. On top of that, grapes are dangerously easy to overeat. You grab a few, then a few more, and before you know it, you've eaten 3 cups of high-sugar fruit. That excess sugar adds to joint inflammation, swelling, and sluggish leg circulation. If you've been snacking on grapes regularly and noticing your legs feel more swollen or stiff than they used to, it might be time to pause and reconsider. 4. Watermelon, nature's candy with a hidden cost. Watermelon is often seen as the ultimate hydration fruit. It's light, refreshing, and mostly water, right? Yes, but here's what most people don't realize. Watermelon has a very high glycemic index, meaning it causes your blood sugar to spike almost as quickly as candy. For seniors, that's a problem. As we age, our bodies lose their ability to regulate insulin efficiently. So even a slice or two of watermelon can send your blood sugar on a roller coaster, leading to inflammation, fatigue, and swelling in the legs. That sudden sugar spike can lead to calf tiredness right after eating, sore ankles after light walking, swelling in the feet after standing. And because watermelon is soft and light, people often eat more than they realize. One slice becomes two, then three. And suddenly your body is processing an enormous dose of sugar without you noticing. If you enjoy watermelon but also struggle with leg stiffness or swelling, it may be time to scale back. 5. Oranges. Vitamin C with a side of joint pain. Oranges are often seen as a breakfast staple, a symbol of health and immunity. But for seniors, oranges come with a hidden danger: citric acid. This acid, while natural, can irritate already inflamed or aging joints, especially in the hips, knees, and ankles. If you have arthritis or morning stiffness, that seemingly healthy glass of orange juice may be making things worse. Citric acid can seep into your bloodstream and inflamed soft tissue, while the fruit's natural sugars raise blood glucose, further increasing inflammation. Symptoms may include hip pain after sitting, knee stiffness in the morning, calf tightness during short walks, swollen ankles despite resting. And because oranges are seen as healthy, most people don't question them. That's the real danger. You eat them daily, never realizing they may be undermining your mobility. 6. Green apples. Sour isn't always safer. Green apples are often chosen because they're less sweet than red apples. They taste crisp, clean, and natural, and they seem like a smart snack. But here's what many seniors don't know. Green apples are high in malic acid, a compound that gives them their tart taste. As you age, your digestive lining becomes thinner and more sensitive, making it easier for acids to irritate not only your stomach, but also your joints. Malic acid, in particular, has been linked to hip discomfort, thigh soreness, and knee stiffness in aging adults. And even though green apples don't taste overly sweet, they still contain enough natural sugar to spike blood sugar, especially when eaten on an empty stomach or before bed. The result? Nighttime leg cramps, morning joint stiffness, weakness climbing stairs. Green apples aren't dangerous, but for those with joint sensitivity or frequent leg fatigue, they may be quietly contributing to discomfort. 7. Mangoes. The sugar bomb that sneaks up on you. Last but not least, mangoes. Soft, juicy, and delicious. But a sugar overload in disguise. Mangoes contain extremely high levels of natural sugar, sometimes even more than a can of soda. For seniors, this can be especially problematic. Why? Because once you're over 60, your pancreas and insulin response can't process large sugar spikes the way it used to. That overload creates inflammation deep in the joints and soft tissues, especially around the knees, hips, ankles, and toes. If you've ever felt burning in the toes, tingling or heaviness in your legs, swelling around the ankles after dinner, fatigue even after resting. Mango may be contributing to those issues, especially if you eat it often in the summer. And because mango feels light in the mouth, most people eat more than one serving, worsening the effects without knowing it. Now that you've seen the full list of fruits to avoid or limit after 60, you might be thinking, well, what's left? Should I stop eating fruit altogether? Not at all. Let's be very clear. Fruit is not the enemy. But as your body changes with age, your needs change too. The key is no longer what's healthy in general, but what's healthy for you right now in this stage of life. The truth is, certain fruits actually support aging joints. They work with your metabolism, not against it. They improve circulation, calm inflammation, reduce stiffness, and help your legs stay strong, mobile, and pain-free. And that's the good news. Because just as some fruits may quietly sabotage your health, others can become powerful allies, helping you reduce joint pain, improve blood flow to your lower body, avoid swelling in your feet and ankles, and even restore energy and flexibility to your legs. You don't need to fear fruit. You simply need to choose the right ones. These smart fruit swaps can make a remarkable difference in how your legs feel each day. It's about replacing the sugary, acidic, high fructose options with fruits that are low in sugar, high in antioxidants, and easy on aging joints. So in the next segment, we'll walk you through the best fruits for seniors, the ones that help fight inflammation, improve leg circulation, support joint health and flexibility, and promote stable blood sugar throughout the day. These healing fruits can do more than satisfy your appetite. They can help heal your body, protect your independence, and support your long-term mobility. Because remember, the goal isn't just to avoid pain, it's to move better, feel stronger, and wake up each day knowing your legs can carry you where you want to go. Let's take a look at the best fruits to eat instead, and why they're so powerful for aging adults like you. Let's walk through them one by one. 1. Berries. Small but mighty anti-inflammatory powerhouses. Berries like blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries are among the best fruits seniors can eat. Why? Because they are low in sugar, which helps prevent blood sugar spikes and crashes. Rich in antioxidants like anthocyanins and flavonoids, which help reduce inflammation in joints and blood vessels, and high in vitamin C, which helps repair cartilage and connective tissues. Most importantly, berries help improve blood circulation, particularly to the extremities, meaning more oxygen and nutrients get delivered to your legs and feet. If your legs often feel heavy or stiff, a small bowl of berries each day may help bring relief over time while also protecting your brain, heart, and immune system. 2. Cherries, in moderation, natural support against uric acid. Next up, cherries, especially tart cherries. They're known for their ability to lower uric acid levels, which is a common cause of joint pain, gout, and swelling in seniors. Cherries contain anthocyanins that help reduce flare-ups of joint pain, decrease inflammation in the knees and toes, soothe aching or burning sensations caused by uric acid buildup. Just a small handful a few times per week is enough to see benefits. Avoid canned or sugar-packed varieties. Go for fresh or frozen with no added sugars. 3. Avocados. Yes, it's a fruit, and a healing one. Believe it or not, avocado is technically a fruit, and one of the best you can eat for joint health and leg strength. Avocados are rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, which help cushion joints and reduce friction. Vitamin K, which supports bone strength and circulation. Potassium and magnesium, which are essential for muscle function and cramp prevention. Unlike high sugar fruits, avocado has almost no sugar, meaning it won't trigger insulin spikes or inflammation. It also helps regulate blood pressure, which supports better circulation in your lower legs. Add it to toast, salads, or simply enjoy a few slices on the side. Your joints will thank you. 4. Papaya, a gentle digestive and joint soother. Papaya is often overlooked, but it's a fantastic fruit for seniors, especially those with digestive sensitivity and inflammation. Here's why it's so helpful. It contains papain, an enzyme that supports digestion and reduces systemic inflammation. Rich in vitamin C and A, both of which support tissue healing. Easy to digest, making it gentle on the stomach and joints. Papaya can help calm inflammatory responses in the body, which in turn reduces pain and stiffness in the knees, hips, and ankles. It's especially helpful if you deal with bloating or acid sensitivity, as it's one of the few tropical fruits that soothes rather than irritates. 5. Pears dealt with protein or fiber. A low-sugar, steady energy snack. Pears are a smart choice for seniors looking to enjoy a sweet fruit without spiking their blood sugar. Here's what makes them great. High in soluble fiber, which helps regulate digestion and blood sugar, gentle on joints and circulation, naturally hydrating and full of antioxidants. To avoid sudden sugar absorption, Pair pairs with a little protein or healthy fat, like a few nuts or a spoon of plain yogurt. This slows digestion and gives you sustained energy without leg fatigue. They're also a great option for seniors who need a mild, soft-textured fruit that won't irritate sensitive gums or digestive systems. These healing fruits don't weigh your body down. They support it. They help protect your legs from the inside out, reducing pain, easing stiffness, improving blood flow, and supporting healthy movement without discomfort. So instead of fearing fruit altogether, shift your focus. Start choosing the fruits that fuel you, not fatigue you. The ones that support your body's changing needs and help you keep walking, moving, and living independently, with less pain and more confidence. If you've made it this far, it tells me something very important about you. You care, not just about your health, but about your strength, your independence, and your future. And that matters more than you know. Because growing older isn't just about managing symptoms, it's about adapting wisely to how your body is changing and choosing to support it rather than unknowingly working against it. The truth is, you didn't do anything wrong by eating those 7 fruits. You followed what most of us were taught since childhood, that fruit is always healthy, that more is better, that natural means harmless. But as we've seen today, even natural foods can have unintended consequences when your metabolism slows, your joints become more sensitive, and your circulation isn't what it used to be. And that's not failure. So, yet that's just reality. It's part of aging, but it's also part of learning how to age smarter. Because once you understand how your body responds to different foods, you gain something powerful: control. You gain the ability to reduce pain, to move more freely, to wake up without leg stiffness, to walk without swelling, to climb stairs without hesitation. You regain the confidence that your body can support you because you're finally giving it what it truly needs. So don't be discouraged. You haven't lost your strength. You've just been giving it the wrong fuel. And now that you know better, you can begin again. One meal, one change, one better fruit at a time. And with each of those changes, you'll begin to feel it. Lighter steps, smoother mornings, less tension, more confidence. Because the path to stronger legs and healthier joints doesn't start with surgery or medication. It starts with understanding what to remove and what to replace. It starts with food, and it starts with you. Now, I want to hear from you. Which fruit on today's list surprised you the most? Have you been eating any of these thinking they were helping, only to realize they might be part of the problem? Let us know in the comments below. Your story might be the one that helps someone else finally connect the dots in their own health journey. And if this video opened your eyes, even just a little, please take a moment to click the like button. It tells YouTube this content matters. Hit subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss weekly videos made just for seniors like you. And most importantly, share this with someone you care about, a friend, a parent, a spouse, because leg strength isn't just about movement, it's about freedom. Remember, your voice matters here, and you're not in this alone. At Trusted Senior Health, we believe aging should be empowering, not limiting. And together, we're rewriting what healthy living after 60 really looks like. Step by step, one smarter choice at a time. Stay strong, stay informed. And we'll see you in the next video.